I remember when I was younger reading a book called Fear No Evil by David Watson, who was a very prominent Christian figure in the 80s. I think he was at St Michael of Belfry in York. Amazing ministry he had there. You know, he was a big favourite of my dad and lots of people at our church at the time, and he got bowel cancer and died from it. And I remember reading his book many, many years ago. I might actually read it again because I found it fascinating, that very question. You know, here's an amazing Christian leader who's humble, who's wise, who's doing some incredible things, has got this wonderful ministry that's blessing so many people. He's got armies of Christians praying for him. He's got people like Louis Palau, the great Christian leader, coming to his bedside to pray for him. You know, if ever you were putting all the things in line to get healing, they were all there for David Watson, but he died. He died and his ministry ended. I mean, the after effects of what he did carried on, of course they did, but in terms of his physical ministry, in terms of David Watson being here, ended. And he sort of put the book down and go, I don't get it, God. I don't get why you've not intervened here, and yet you have in other people. And, you know, some friends of ours have just come through a really scary few months, and one of my closest friends' husbands just come through lung cancer, and he was able to ring that bell on the ward that signals he's through, he's come through the other side, and lots of people were praying for them. And I'll be honest enough to admit, of course, ultimately, I wanted him to get better. Of course I do. I want it more than anything. You know, to see, you know, I don't want to see my friend, you know, made a widow in her early 40s. But also it was hard because, of course, when it was announced that he'd come through it, you look at the Facebook posts and all the comments, you know, God is good, you know, wow, what an amazing God we have. And you do look at it and go, he wasn't so amazing for us. He really wasn't. He didn't answer. He's answered your prayers, but he did not answer mine. And I think if you get too caught up in that, and the anger and the bitterness and the questions will flow, that I think eventually it would lead me to a place where I'd go, actually, I'm done with this faith lark, because it's just not fair. I think I just have to accept that even with faith, life can still be very unfair, and there are going to be questions that we will probably never find out the answer to. And I've just found I just have to let go of it.
It's not easy though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. You're right. When you hear other stories of where God has intervened and done these amazing things, yeah, of course you're left going, right, okay, well, where was he on that day?